Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to AZMR. Going to start the show by acknowledging that this show was created on the stolen lands of the Jagera and Turrbal people here in Meanjin, Brisbane. I pay respects to their elders, past and present, and acknowledge that sovereignty over this land was never ceded. Thank you for tuning in tonight to AZMR on Zed Digital. This is episode number 28. My name is Polly, and I'll be taking you through the next 2 hours of low sensory and ASMR radio. If you feel like going back and listening to some past episodes, you can listen to up to 6 episodes on the 4ZZZ on demand service at 4ZZZ.org.au/program/AZZZMR. You can head to YouTube to listen to older episodes, which come with fun visuals. And you can head to Instagram or Facebook, AzZzMR.4ZZZ, to look at pictures of my cat. I try to post stuff there regularly, but also sometimes I'm just really bad at social media and I don't want to tell everyone everything. So sometimes I just don't. Last Sunday was Zed's 49th birthday, so that's pretty cute. Almost 50 years of community radio here at 4ZZZ. That's next year. There's going to be a big party that goes for many months, I have been told. But I'm not sure if last episode was our birthday episode, being the day before, but maybe this one is, being less than a week after. I don't know. One of them is our birthday episode. So happy birthday to 4ZZZ for the 8th of December. Happy 49 years. This week I'm coming at you with a fun head injury. I'm not sure how I got, but I have a big lump on my brow. Big, like, fluidy lump egg thingy. So either I've hit something or something has fallen on my face, probably at work, but I have no memory of how it happened. I just have like one big egg, and then on the other side I've got like another sore spot that's not a big egg. So something's like hit me in the face and it's really sore, but I have no idea what's happened. So maybe I got a concussion, I don't know. I'm very prone to concussions. I used to get them all the time before I was told by the doctor to try not to get any more for a little bit because I got a really bad one. And so I was conscious to wear stack helmets in mosh pits and, try not to I guess, get hit by things, but clearly something has gone wrong, and yeah, it's like quite sore. I tried icing it, but it didn't help much, so we're just getting by with some egg on my face and some painkillers. But I'll try icing it again, I think, because it's sort of swollen up more even than it was yesterday. I don't know what I've done, everyone. Something has happened, and maybe it hit me so hard that I did not recall it happening. I don't know. Cool. That's my story. That's my story for tonight. So coming up on tonight's show, we're going to be reading a recipe for Panettone, which is a Christmas, it's kind of cake, it's kind of bread, it's like a bread cake. And yeah, we're going to read a recipe so you can make a panettone for Christmas. We're also going to be reading out Hot 100 talking points, announcer talking points, which we've been doing a little bit lately because of the impending Hot 100 countdown for 2024. I'm not sure what year we'll be reading yet because it might be 2019. I think it might be 2019. But it's 60 to 41. And the paper that I have is pretty mangled. It's been through some stuff, this bit of paper. So we're going to be reading that out. And don't forget to go vote in this year's Hot 100. Head to the 4ZZZ website or just type in 4ZZZ Hot 100 in your search engine. And yeah, go give it a little vote. There's lots of good bands on the list. And all of the songs were released from the 1st of November 2023 until the 31st of October 2024. And to get on the list, a song needs to be played at least, I think it might be 8 times across 3, it might be 5 times, can't remember, across 3 different 4ZZZ shows. So if just one show plays it, it's probably not going to get on the list, even if they play it every week. So you can add songs that came out in the year. If you want to, you can write them in. It's just they wouldn't be on the list if they weren't played a certain amount of times over a certain amount of shows. So feel free to go and add any songs you think may have been missed. And yeah, go vote for some good local bands and have a cute time, I think. Just go have a cute time. We're also going to be reading out the lyrics from the Haters Non-Violent vinyl, which I don't think the actual album is technically out digitally. I think the only way you can get this is the vinyl. I think it gets released digitally next year, but we're going to read out the lyrics and talk about that a little bit because I really do like Haters. They are a very good band and some very, very good people whom I really like. So I'm going to read that. Hello everyone, Polly from the future here. So remember how I mentioned I was having head bonk kerfuffles? Well, I spent all night in the hospital and don't worry, they fixed me butt. I'm going to do a cheeky episode recycle. Hopefully you don't mind flashback episodes. I had this whole thing with fizzy drinks recorded, but I've had to replace those bits because I just wasn't up for finishing off the episode today. And so I've replaced them with some guided meditation for sleep that I stole from episode number 2. So I hope you enjoy that. It's been a while since we did like a sleep meditation, and I think I would really like to get back into it. So one time in the future. And you can listen to the fizzy drinks next week. And thank you for understanding. Okay, back to the show. And after that, I'll just play some gentle piano. Just some gentle piano to close out the show and help you drift off to sleep. So, without further ado, let's get stuck into episode number 28. So, we're starting off with a recipe for panettone in a book magazine called Christmas Made Easy. I think I picked this up a few years ago, like maybe 10 years ago. I don't know, it doesn't have a year on it, but when people don't buy things from my supermarket job, sometimes I get to keep them. Sometimes. Just sometimes. And yeah, I can't see a date, but it is a recipe book. Just full of Christmas recipes. I did have a flick through, and some of them are like, you don't just have to eat them during Christmas. Like there's a lemon meringue cheesecake that looks very delicious. Maybe we'll talk about that one day. But panettone is traditionally a Christmas dish. It's kind of a bread cake. I don't know if that's how people normally describe it, but it looks kind of like a cake, but it's got the consistency of bread. It's sort of sweet, but you can eat it a lot of different ways. So we've sold panettone at my supermarket or supermarkets that I've worked in for years and years and years, and I never had it. And then one year, several years ago, Domenico from Exit Stage Z on 4ZZZ 102.1 FM channel, not Zed Digital, the other one. He got a bunch of panettones for people at the station, and probably just people in his life and friends, generally just friends. And so he got me a personal, small little panettone, which was the first time I'd ever had one, and I really liked it. So I'm a big fan. And I couldn't believe that I'd been like seeing them for years and selling them for years, but never actually eaten one until that point. So, big fan, but there's lots of different ways people eat them. So you can just slice it, just eat it as is, like a cake. A lot of people will just eat a slice with like a cup of coffee. That's a pretty standard thing, just a slice of panettone with a cup of coffee. You can tear it, like tear off chunks and dip it in like coffee or hot chocolate or milk. You can, a lot of people toast it and then spread butter on it, or you can like fry it in the fry pan with a bit of butter, make it a bit crispy. You can serve it, like heat it up and then serve it with ice cream. And yeah, sometimes people make French toast out of it, which, because it's quite light and airy, so you get a lot of the egg in there. So there's lots and lots of different ways you can eat it. Traditionally it has fruit in it, which this one does, but you can have it plain without the fruit. Or you can put chocolate chips in it, which they do at the supermarket. There's a chocolate chip one. I think the chocolate chip one also has a bit of coffee flavouring in it as well. So you can add a bit of coffee flavouring. Don't know how you do that, but there will be a recipe somewhere, so don't worry. But today's recipe, it does have the fruit, so it's panettone. Serves 6 to 8, prep 45 minutes, cook 45 minutes. Ingredients: 1 cup of mixed dried fruit, 150 grams. 1/3 of a cup of water. 3/4 of a cup of milk, warmed. 2 times 7 gram sachets of dried active yeast. 1 teaspoon of caster sugar. 2.5 cups of plain flour. 1 teaspoon of table salt. Extra 1/3 of a cup of caster sugar. 150 grams of unsalted butter, chopped, softened. 2 eggs. 2 egg yolks. Extra 1 egg for brushing. That's a lot of egg. Tip: add ground cinnamon or nutmeg to flour, or finely grated lemon or orange rind with the fruit mixture. So that's some variations. I'm a big fan of cinnamon and nutmeg. So, yep, good tips, good tips. Okay, the method now. We're getting into the method. 1. Grease a 20 centimeter round times 9 centimeter deep loose base cake pan. Line base and side with 2 layers of brown paper and 1 layer of baking paper, extending all papers 5 centimeters above pan edge. 2. Combine fruit and water in a bowl. Stand for 30 minutes. 3. Place milk, yeast and sugar in a medium jug. Stir to combine. Stand covered in a warm place for about 15 minutes or until frothy. 4. Sift flour, salt and extra sugar into an extra large bowl. Add fruit and yeast mixture with butter, eggs and yolks. Stir with a wooden spoon until combined. Beat vigorously with a wooden spoon for 5 minutes. Scrape down side of bowl. Cover with a clean tea towel. Stand in a warm place for 1 hour or until doubled in size. 5. Beat dough with a wooden spoon for a further 5 minutes. Spoon into prepared pan. Cover with a clean tea towel. Stand in a warm place for 1 hour or until doubled in size. Brush with extra lightly beaten egg. 6. Cook in a moderate oven, 180 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. Cover loosely with foil. Cook for a further 20 to 25 minutes or until browned and a skewer inserted into center comes out clean. Stand for 10 minutes in pan. Invert onto a wire rack. Cover with a clean tea towel. Stand until cool. 7. Serve panettone cut into slices with butter. So it's got prep 45 minutes, cook 45 minutes, but there is about 2 full hours of standing. of just letting it rest. So I think that, I don't know, I feel like they should have, it's also going to take you this much extra time in case you're like, oh, I can get this done in an hour and a half before my guests come over. But no, there's an extra 2 hours of letting the dough stand while it rises. So that's just a disclaimer. If you are going to make this, give it some time, give it some extra time. So that's our recipe for Christmas panettone from this Christmas Made Easy book. And I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have a cute time making it and or just buying one from the store and eating it this Christmas. We're going to move along now to our Hot 100 list. So for those who don't know, maybe this is your first time at 4ZZZ. Maybe you're coming at the YouTube and therefore it's too far in the future and you can't vote. But voting does close on either Christmas Day or Boxing Day. And what it is a countdown of the 100 to 1 most popular tracks, songs of 2024 and or whichever year, and it's announced on New Year's Day every year, and there is a Hot 100 hangout party, usually at the Triffid, mostly at the Triffid. I don't know if it's ever not been at the Triffid, except for in 2020 we were all announcing from the station. So we were socially distancing in our little rooms, our little studio rooms, doing it. So less of a party. But if you live in Brisbane, you can come along to the Triffid on New Year's Day and watch us announce it. And it's a bit of a party. There's usually like a dunk tank, so you can get dunked, bring your swimwear. There's sometimes like games and stuff like giant Jenga and handball and stuff inside. And it's dog friendly, so you can bring your dog and you can kind of just hang out with the radio people and like watch and listen to the songs getting announced. So that's a bit fun. But how it works is normally they'll grab like a mix of announcers for each kind of bracket of songs, and typically my other show, Kids with Class Kicking Ass, on Saturday mornings 10 a.m. till midday on 102.1 FM. And normally we'll combine with the sporting program ahead of us, and we'll do Kids with Class Kicking Balls in the Air, because that program is called Balls in the Air. And we'll combine to announce together, but sometimes we get mixed up with other people. Well, not really often, but anyway, mostly we're together. Anyway, but some nice volunteer will give us talking points. So we'll get a list of the songs in our section right before we go to air, and they'll have talking points. So if we don't know the song, we can talk about it a little bit. So that's a bit helpful. Sometimes they're a bit funny, or incomplete, I guess, which it looks like this one doesn't have talking points for every song. Normally, the last few that I've read have talking points for every song, but maybe they didn't always. Anyway, the last few weeks they've been several pages, but this is just one double-sided page, which is just as well because I'm leaving this one in its plastic sleeve. So it's not in good shape, everyone. This one, which is 60 to 41, it's not in the best shape. It's like kind of browny. It's got what looks like mold patches, like grey spotty bits. It's torn on every edge, and almost every corner has like some sort of tearing. So it's not in the best of shape, everyone, which is fine. And I have somehow kept it. But I think this is 2019 because it mentions, I see the word 2019 in there, and I know we've done 2020, 2021 and 2022, and I know it's not 2023, so it has to be 2019. But it's 60 to 41. I think when I found these, I assumed that this was the first year I did, but actually I must have done 2018 as well, because I remember the first year I did was we did 100 to 81. So it wasn't this year. I don't know if I have that one actually, but maybe. We'll see if we get to read it out. Don't forget to vote also in this year's Hot 100. Don't forget to vote. You can vote for my band if you like. We're called Mitch Please, but you don't have to. I won't be cross if you do not. So this particular year also, they've put together the talking points kind of backwards. So normally you would get number 60 first and 41 last, but they've done it in opposite order, so we would have had to read them backwards, which is interesting. I'm just going to read them as they're written though. So we're actually going to go upwards, which is fine. It's all very fine. So, number 41. Patient Lounge. All You Want. It actually doesn't have any notes, so not all of them have notes. I don't know this band or this song, so notes probably would have been good for me, but anyway. Number 42. Jordan Merrick. I Don't Belong. This one also doesn't have any talking points. Number 43. The Cutaways. Wax Woman. Title track of their 2019 album. Local band. This album chronicles the journey through life as a trans person. Number 44. Homeless Yellow. Nice Disease. Local grunge band. Released this track in June 2019. Recorded by 4ZZ's Branko Kosick. Number 45. Rue. Malicious Delicious. Local legend Rue released this in November last year. Her song Selkie was number 28 in the 2017 4ZZZ Hot 100. Number 46. Julia Jacqueline. Pressure to Party. Pressure to Party is off Julia Jacqueline's second album, Crushing. 47. Dopamine. Decide. 5-piece from Brisbane. Number 48. Hallie. Nice like rice. There's no notes. Number 49. Sigourney Weaver. Make Do. Local gypsy jazz ensemble released their self-titled debut album in 2019. Number 50. V. So Pure. This track is the eponymous single of V's 209, I think it's meant to be 2019, album So Pure. The darkwave artist recently returned to Melbourne via Berlin. Number 51. Cedar Smoke. Let the Wind Blow. No notes. Number 52. The Black Catapult. We Were Young. No notes. They're a Brisbane band. I know them. They're like punk rock. Like they grew up listening to Body Jar and like Sum 41 and stuff. So they're a bit fun. Number 53. Fingerless. Tambourine Addict plays the drugs. Local band have released a string of singles in 2019, including this one. Number 54. Lime Cordial. Inappropriate behavior. No notes. Number 55. Bad Dreams. Double Dreaming. Off their latest album Doomsday Ballet, released in 2019. Number 56. Jaguar Jones. Beijing Baby. Jaguar Jones appeared on Right Here, Right Now in December 2019. Number 57. Perv Endings. Hey Sister. Punk upstarts from Brisbane played at the 4ZZZ Youth Week launch earlier this year and went on to support Amel and the Sniffers and toured nationally with Ruby Fields. Number 58. Void. Vile. Void's song Silly Girl finished number 40 in the 2018 Hot 100. Number 59. Foxy Moron. False Shepherd. No notes. And number 60. 010. Dogs of War. 4-piece metal band from Brisbane released this track in January 2019. So, that's the Hot 100 talking points, 60 to 41 from 2019. These ones were a lot more brief than the other ones we've read. Look, you don't need to have a lot of things to say about things, and often you'll just play some songs back to back and just announce what they are and what number they are. So it's nice to have some talking points, and I'm not terribly cross that these ones weren't as involved, because yeah, sometimes they put a lot of work in and you don't even read it out, which is a bit silly. But honestly, you just don't have time to read out things about every single band. Just don't have time. You're too busy building hype, etc. So if you haven't voted yet, get in there. Voting closes. I think it's Christmas Day, but it might be Boxing Day. So just try not to do it in a panic at the last minute like I do every single year. So go vote for your favourite. Go vote for your favourite bands. Good. And subscribers' votes have more weight, if that makes sense. So if you are a non-subscriber and you vote, and then you're a subscriber and you vote, your votes are worth like double as a subscriber. So maybe go subscribe while you're there. Go on. For the next part of the show, we're going to be looking at the Haters non-violent vinyl. So Haters is a local band, / Sunny Coast, I think, because one of the members, maybe two, lives on the Sunny Coast. So, but we call them local. They're local enough. And they recently released a vinyl, non-violent, and I don't think it's out yet on streaming or digitally. It's just on vinyl, which is a bit cute. On the front of the album, it just says Haters non-violent, and there's a picture of a butterfly on a flower and a bunch of flowers, and the fun backstory about this picture is that they did a photo shoot at the Butterfly House. The Butterfly House, which is a house full of butterflies, I guess. I've never been. And this was just the corner of one of the images of the band. Just like a zoomed in, and in the corner. And they used it. So that's a bit fun. If we got a zoomed out version of this, it would have the whole band in it. But it just looks like the butterfly is the subject of this photograph, which is a bit cute, and it works with the name Non-Violent. I think it was taken purely by chance, which I think is a bit cute. On the back here, it's got side A, liberate, wander, quit my job, dead inside my head, Ted Bundy, steal a car, side B, young ones, weapon, last night, Jimmy says, my best friend, survive twice. Copyright Haters, exclusively licensed to Australian Broadcasting Corporation. All rights of the owner of copyright in this sound recording reserved. Any copying, renting, lending, diffusion, public performance or broadcast of this recording without the authority of the copyright owner is prohibited. So let's take it out of its plastic. Sounds like I'm unwrapping it for the first time, but it's just got a resealable thing. I have listened to this album a lot in the past few weeks. A lot of times. A lot, everyone. Vinyl, it's in its own little paper case, and then the lyrics. I'm gonna pop the vinyl back in so I don't wreck it. I don't want to wreck it. So we have a page of lyrics, double-sided, and it's a nice matte. It's a lovely matte feeling page, not glossy. So we're going to read out the lyrics of these haters songs from Non-Violent. So I'm going to give this a language warning because haters tend to do some swears. So there will probably be lots of swears. So let's get stuck in. Liberate. What has this done to me? All of my ambitions feel like I've hit my head and it has fucked me up. Don't know what to believe. What is wrong with me? I feel bored and scared and frustratingly dull. I am not like you. Let's all be not like you. Liberate myself, liberate myself. I am not like you. Let's all be not like you. No creativity. I feel isolated. I can taste this freedom pouring down my throat. We are born to run, chase what we love. I'm picking a fight with the person I've become. I am not like you. Let's all be not like you. Liberate myself. Liberate myself. I am not like you. Let's all be not like you. Wander, 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 wander. One day I wandered outside of my head, and when I got back there was someone else in there, and he said, "Get out, you don't live here no more. Get out, you don't live here no more. Get out, you don't live here no more." And I wonder, how did I get into this fucking mess? And I wonder, where the hell is my life going next? And I wonder, how did I get into this fucking mess? And I wonder, where the hell is my life going next? Go on and let me down. These days I'm living outside of my head. Most days I'm terrified outside of my head. I am my only friend outside of my head. Most days I'm terrified. And I wonder, how did I get into this fucking mess? And I wonder, where the hell is my life going next? And I wonder, how did I get into this fucking mess? And I wonder, where the hell is my life going next? Go on and let me down. Let me down. Let me down. Let me down. Me. Quit my job. Quit my job. Quit my job and I grew my hair. Sold my car and I got new friends. Most of the time I'm just a waste of breath, 'cause we're all just fuck-ups in the end. I'm a realist now, yeah, my dream is dead. Western ambition came and fucked my head. I'd rather be jaded, so I'd just fit in, 'cause we're all just fuck-ups in the end. Careless, careless, to feel best, feel best. Yeah, oh, wah, wah, wah. I love the way that I'm feeling lately. I love the way that the haters hate me. Cut my hair, change what I wear, 'cause I'm still a fuck-up in the end. I'm a realist now, yeah, my dream is dead. Western ambition came and fucked my head. I'd rather be jaded so I could just fit in, 'cause we're all just fuck-ups in the end. Careless, careless, to feel best, feel best. Yeah, oh, wah, wah, wah. I'm just a fuck-up in the end. You're just a fuck-up in the end. You know that I'm just a fuck-up in the end. We're all just fuck-ups in the end. Dead inside my head, dead inside my head. I think I'll paint my bedroom to improve my health. Sell half of my things, oh yeah, I'll grow my wealth. And with all that money I might go out, buy some shit, yeah, I want to buy some shit. When I grow up, I will be dead inside my head. When I grow up, I will be dead inside my head. When I was young, I never felt well. I choked on my dreams and I fought with myself. Then I stopped caring. I'd go out, buy some shit, yeah. I wanna buy some shit. When I grow up, I will be dead inside my head. When I grow up, I will be dead inside my head. I think I've been my favorite bridge to burn down. I think I've been my favorite bridge to burn down. When I grow up, I will be dead. 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 Ted Bundy, Ted Bundy. Oh yeah, I feel shit. Think I might cut my veins with a knife. Think I might take all my drugs tonight. Fall asleep, don't wake up. I don't fucking mind. I just want to make the pain go away. I just want to numb my fucking brain. I don't want to fix my life again. Fall asleep, don't wake up. I can't even be as sexy as a serial killer. I can't even be as sexy as a serial killer. Oh yeah, I'm an atheist. Imagine dealing with this, with all that God shit. I don't want to be sitting in a psych ward, having it out with the good fucking Lord. I just want to make the pain go away. I just want to numb my fucking brain. I don't want to fix my life again. Fall asleep, don't wake up. I can't even be as sexy as a serial killer. I can't even be as sexy as a serial killer. Steal a car, steal a car, steal a car, steal a car. Nice to see you again, my friend. I wish that it weren't just in my head. Thought I saw you yesterday. I thought that I saw your smiley face. Dreamt we stole a car last night and smashed it under the skate park lights, set that fucking thing alight, and ran from the cops all night. Maybe I'll steal a car, smash it up. Maybe I'll fuck shit up just for us. Thought I saw you in the street. Thought I saw you on my TV. Think I'll steal a car tonight and smash it under the skate park lights. Maybe I'll steal a car, smash it up. Maybe I'll fuck shit up just for us. Young ones, young ones. Remember you leaning on my kitchen sink, telling me about your trip. I remember you making me feel shit. I'll never forget that. I remember when you lost your mind, doing acid for months at a time. I remember when you made me feel shit. I'll never forget that. All the young ones, where did you go? Where did you go wrong? Wasted youth, sing into a crucifix. You just wanted to get your fix. I remember when you stole my shit. I'll never forget that. I remember when you crashed your car. We nearly died and you just laughed. I remember when you stole my shit. I'll never forget that. All the young ones, where did you go? Where did you go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Wasted youth doing all this stupid shit. I think I'd rather be dead than brain dead. I cried when you died from shooting up. I'll never forget that. All the young ones, where did you go? Where did I go wrong? Weapon, 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 weapon. I'm a gun. I'm a weapon. I am sorry for what we've done. Without bullets, I'm still a weapon. That's just how I see it. Take a number. Go on and hate me. But do not fucking praise me. 'Cause I'm a weapon. I'm sorry for what we do and what we've done. Last night, I think I fucked up. Did a lot of shit that I shouldn't have done. Alcohol and backseat drugs. Spending all my time with people that are scum. A tattoo souvenir of how you wasted some of my best years. I want love that I won't regret. I want memories that I won't forget. We're all dying, but I'm not nearly dead just yet. I want love that I won't regret. I want memories that I won't forget. We're all dying, but I'm not nearly dead just yet. Last night I fell in love with all of the people who made me feel whole. We talk and never sleep. Let's go to Wax to get coffee. Give me a dart home tattoo of a humpback riding a kangaroo. I want love that I won't regret. I want memories that I won't forget. We're all dying, but I'm not nearly dead just yet. I want love that I won't regret. I want memories that I won't forget. We're all dying, but I'm not nearly dead just yet. I loved you. I used to hate me. Now I love me and I hate you. I loved you. I used to hate me. Now I love me and I hate you. Doo-dah, la-dee-dah, doo-dah. My life is so fun, la-dee-dah, doo-dah. Doo-dah, la-dee-dah, doo-dah. My life is so fun, la-dee-dah, doo-dah. I love me. 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 Jimmy says, I saw a woman die, get hit by a car. Her flowers spilled over the street. I had a cop ask for my ID, then pulled a gun through the window at me. I watched my house flood and nearly burn down, all in the same week. Forever burned in my brain, forever burned in my brain. I pulled a friend unconscious from the creek at the end of my street. I jumped out of a car of a man that tried to kidnap me. When I was 13, I walked in on a man who had OD'd. Forever burned in my brain, forever burned in my brain. I had a junkie pull a needle on me in the street. Pulled a man from his car, held him in my arms as he died on me. 8 blokes piled out of 2 sedans in Marari. They started screaming my name, Strange things happen in my life all the time. Weird things happen to me. Jimmy says I'm kinda strange. Jimmy says I'm kind of strange. My best friend. My best friend. My best friend sleeps with a knife under her bed, in case in the night some dead shit man with a cock in his hand starts rattling his fist on her door again. Alienate her, she don't want you. My best friend sleeps with a knife under her bed, in case in the night some dead shit man with a cock in his hand starts rattling his fist on her door again. Alienate her, she don't want you. I wish all of my friends felt safe going outside. I wish all of my friends felt safe going outside. I wish all of my friends were safe going outside. I wish all of my friends were safe going outside. My best friend sleeps with a knife under her bed, in case in the night some dead shit man with a cock in his hand starts rattling his fist on her door again. Alienate her, she don't want you, so you go and shame and hate her. I wish all of my friends felt safe going outside. I wish all of my friends felt safe going outside. I wish all of my friends were safe going outside. I wish all of my friends were safe going outside. Survive twice, survive twice. I drove down the road with my eyes closed. I think I should probably go back home. I don't really know how to survive. I heard if I crouch and stop, I won't die. We are all just getting by, living on a lie. Perhaps you and I could try to survive twice. I never wanted a friend again, in my head, alone in my head, and then I crashed right into you. I felt scared, then I felt better. I want to run, but I just gotta stay here. It's worth all the fear. Maybe danger to let you in, but there's a whole lot more without it. We are all just getting by, living on a lie. Perhaps you and I, perhaps you and I. Only place that feels like home is my home with you, is my home. This is not the life we planned. I planned to be better. Every day I wake in love. I'm in love. Fuck, I'm love. As we watch the world burn, we hold hands. Hold my hand. We are all just getting by, living on a lie. Perhaps you and I, perhaps you and I. I drove down the road with my eyes closed. I think I should probably go back home. I don't really know how to survive. I don't really know how to survive. Haters, recorded, mixed and produced at High Wattage Cottage in Ontario, Canada with Scott Middleton. Mastered by William Bowden at King Willie Sound. Drum tech by Jordan Gauthier at YC Drum Company. Album art direction Caitlin Hold and Glenn Perkis. Photographs by Warwick Go. All lyrics Jai Sparks. Haters is Jai Sparks. Vocals guitar Caitlin Hold. Vocals bass James Priest. Drums. Haters thanks in no order: Scott, Christina, Ivan, Christian C, Aiden, Jordan G, Michael G, Warwick, Joe, MVLL Crimes, 4ZZZ, Sounds Australia, Lantana Space, Nell, Rob Ting, The Ballpoint Gang, Blush, Viv and Gyrostream, Scotty and Mel at Linecheck Accounting, Nick and Dean at Habit Music, Monique, Jay, Wax Espresso, Georgina, Branko, Matt B, Nat, D'Artagnan, Emily, Anthony, Liz, Peach Creamer, Basil and the 4-4 family, Lisa, Bonnie, all of our parents, Johnny Mullen, Simon, Jeremy, Ed Barnes, Nicole, Emma, the McKins and Sparks families, Betty Taylor, Morag, Laura, Morty, Layla, Sunny, Callum, Jane, Kristen, Sabrina, Strasbourg, Braden, Sean, Kim, and everyone who supported us from the start. You know who you are. 4 ABC Music. Copyright 2024 Haters, exclusively licensed to Australian Broadcasting Corporation. All rights of the owner of copyright of this sound recording reserved. Any copying, renting, lending, diffusion, public performance or broadcast of this recording without the authority of the copyright owner is prohibited. So that's the Haters Non-Violent album lyrics. I'm a big fan of Haters, and I've been pretty much listening to this record very frequently. I'm not going to say non-stop because I have listened to other records in between, but I have listened to it very, very frequently in the last few weeks since I picked it up. So that was a cute read. So now I guess it's time that we should start looking at getting a little bit sleepier. Don't you think? Don't you think? Don't you think? Don't you think? Let's get sleepier. If you've just tuned in, this is AZMR on Zed Digital. Thank you for tuning in. For the next portion of the show, we are going to do a guided relaxation to help you drift off to sleep. That last part probably wasn't as relaxing as I'd hoped. I was hoping it would be a little bit boring, but it ended up just being us being judged by these cards. So, moving on, we're going to try to relax further so that we can get to sleep. It's time now to get really, really comfortable. Get yourself into bed. Turn out all the lights. Get yourself rugged up. It's been very cold lately. Make sure you're warm. Make sure your cat is in the bed with you if you have a cat. Make sure the rest of your animals have been put to bed. Now that you've settled in your comfortable place, we're going to take 5 deep breaths. And as you breathe in, I want you to feel the air filling up your lungs. Feel it going in and just filling up completely. And as you breathe out, I want you to feel yourself sinking deeper into your mattress, sinking down. We're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 6. So today, take a deep breath in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done, you've already done so well. Now we're going to do some gentle stretching. We're going to start right down the bottom on our right foot. So now I want you to point your toes and feel that stretch along the top of your right foot, and then relax your right foot. And now point your toes, still point your toes of your right foot again, and then relax. And now for a third time, point your toes of your right foot and then relax. Now I want you to turn your foot in slight circles, just making slight circles with your toes so that it turns your ankle in just a little circle. And I want you to go in a clockwise direction, just around in a little circle. And now head back the other way in an anti-clockwise direction, just making a little circle with your toesies and with your ankle. And now relax your right foot. We'll now move over to your left foot, and I just want you to point your toes and feel that stretch along the top of your left foot, and then relax. Now again, just point your toes. Point them as far as you can, or as far as is comfortable for you, just of your left foot. And then relax your left foot. And now, just for the third time, point your toes for your left foot. Feel that nice stretch, and then relax. Now we're going to do some small circles with our left foot. You're making small clockwise circles with your toes, but feeling that movement in your ankle. Just around and around. And now back the other way, anti-clockwise, making some small circles just with your left foot, and feeling that movement in your ankle. Now with both feet, I want you to stretch them the other direction. At the same time, we're going to flex them so that we can feel that stretch of our calves. Both of your feet at the same time. Feel that stretch up the backs of your legs, up your calves, and into the backs of your knees by flexing your feet. And now relax. So we're just going to do that stretch again. Pull your feet, flex them so that your calf stretches out. Feel that stretch along the backs of your legs, and then relax. Now for a third time, just going to do that same stretch again with both of our feet, and feel that stretch along the backs of our legs, and then relax. And as you're lying there, I just want you to rock your hips to the left and to the right, and back to the left and back to the right, and keep on rocking your hips backwards and forwards like you are using a tiny hula hoop, loosening up those hips as we are just gently rocking them left to right, to left, to right, to left, to right, to the left, to the right, and relax, relaxing your hips. Now we're just going to do it again, just gently rocking your hips side to side, to the left and to the right, just feeling a slight stretch each time. Each time you go to the left, feeling a slight stretch in your right hip, and as you go to the right, feeling that slight stretch on your left, feeling a slight stretch through your bottom. Each time you're just rocking backwards and forwards, just to loosen up those hips. And I want you to relax. And just one more time, just gently rocking your hips to the left and to the right, and to the left and to the right, feeling that stretch a little bit more each time. To the left, to the right, back to the left, back to the right. And now relax your hips. Now moving to your right hand, I want you to touch your thumb, the tip of your thumb, to the tip of your first finger, your index finger. Just hold them together for a moment and then relax. And I want you to do that again, just touching the end of your thumb to the end of your index finger, and then relax. And now I want you to touch the end of your thumb to the end of your middle finger, your second finger. Is it your third finger if we count your thumb? I don't know. But just want you to touch your thumb to your middle finger, and then relax. And then do it again and push the tips of your fingers together. And then relax. And now touch your thumb to the end of your ring finger. Hold them together and then relax. Now do it again. Touch your finger, your third finger, your ring finger, to your thumb of your right hand and then relax. And now, with the tip of your pinky finger, press it against the end of your thumb of your right hand. Hold them together and then relax. And now touch them together again, the pinky finger, the tip of the pinky, against the tip of your thumb on the right hand. Hold them together and then relax. Now I want you to make a fist with your right hand and then relax it. And then make a fist and then relax. And now stretch your fingers as far out as you can of your right hand and then relax. And now again we're just going to stretch the fingers of our right hand. Stretch them as far out as you can. Feel those stretches going all the way through your fingers and down into your palm. And then relax. And we're just going to do that one more time. Stretch the fingers of your right hand as far as you can. And then relax. Now we're just going to make small clockwise circles with our right hand. Just twisting that wrist around in a gentle clockwise motion. And then back the other way. Just twisting in a small circle your right wrist or your right hand. Now we're going to move on to the left hand, and I want you to place the end of your thumb against the end of your left index finger. Push the two together just for a moment and then relax. And now we're going to do that again, where we push the end of our index finger of our left hand against the end of our thumb and then relax. And now we're just going to push the end of our thumb on our left hand against the end of our middle finger on our left hand. Push them together and then relax. And we're just going to do this again, pushing the tip of our index finger, our middle finger now, against the tip of our thumb on our left hand. And then relax. And now we're just going to push the end of our thumb on our left hand against the end of our ring finger. Just pushing the tips of our fingers together. And then relax. And we're going to do that again. Just the tip of our thumb on our left hand against the end of our left ring finger. And then relax. Now it's time the end of our thumb against the end of our pinky finger on our left hand, pushing those two together, and then relax. And again, just touching the end of our left thumb to the end of our left pinky and pressing the two together, and then relax. Now I want you to make a fist with your left hand. Just briefly clench it together in a fist and then relax. And we're going to do this again and just make a fist with our left hand. Just clench it together and then relax. Now I want you to stretch the fingers of your left hand all the way out as far as they go. That big stretch. And then relax. And we're going to do this again. Just reach those fingers. Stretch them out as far as they go of your left hand so that you can feel the stretch all the way down your fingers into your palm. And then relax. And just one last time. Stretch your fingers out of your left hand. Stretch them as far as they go. And then relax. And we're just going to make some small circles with our left hand in the clockwise direction so that we're moving our left wrist just around, just in some small circles. And now go back the other way in an anti-clockwise direction, just making small circles with our left hand, with our left wrist, in an anti-clockwise direction. Now, I want you to relax your left hand. Next, I want you to stretch your fingers of both of your hands towards the opposite wall so that you feel the stretch all the way up both of your arms, up through your shoulders, and up into your neck. Both of your hands, all 10 fingers, stretching towards your feet, stretching so you feel that stretch all the way along your arms. Feel it releasing the tension in your shoulders. Feel it pulling, stretching your neck, and then relax. And we're going to do that again. Stretching your hands, stretching your fingers, reaching for your toes. Feeling it in your arms and your shoulders and your neck, and then relax. And for a third time, just want to feel that stretch, reaching your hands, just your hands and your arms and your shoulders, but your back stays still. the rest of your body lying still. It's just your fingers and your hands and your arms and your shoulders and neck where you feel the stretch. And then relax. Next, you're just going to roll your head gently to the left to feel that stretch on the right side of your neck. Just gently, just to feel a slight stretch. And now bring it back to the middle. And now you're just going to roll your head to the right to feel that stretch in the left of your neck. Just slightly, just to feel a slight stretch. And then bring it back to the middle. And we're going to do that again, just gently rolling your head to face the left and to feel that stretch through your neck and into your right shoulder. And relax back to the middle. And then we're just going to roll your head gently to face the right side, just to feel that stretch through the left side of your neck and into your left shoulder. And now I want you to relax back to the middle. And now that you're feeling a bit looser, you're feeling a little bit more stretched out, a bit more relaxed, I want you to take another big deep breath in. We're just going to take a big deep breath in. And I want you to feel the air filling you up completely. And as you breathe out, feel yourself sinking down, sinking deeper, and just letting all your tension just melt away. So we're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 6. And big deep breath in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just feeling the day melting away into yesterday. All of the troubles can be yesterday's problem. Today's problems can't bother you anymore. They're gone into yesterday. Soon they will be forgotten. Soon they will be all forgotten as you drift slowly towards sleep. And as you drift away, as you drift deeper into the mattress, as you let go of yesterday, let go of yesterday's problems. Some of the problems, some of the things you feel like you need to pick up again tomorrow. But just let them go for now. Pop them in your pillow until the morning. Anything left in your to-do list? Anything left that you have to think about tomorrow? Just pop it. Pop it in your pillow while you try and rest for tonight. You don't need to take any problems with you to sleep. All of the problems can be left in yesterday or saved for tomorrow. in your pillow. And as you drift further and further and deeper into your mattress, I want you to feel yourself becoming heavy and heavier and further away. There's nothing else left for you to do in today. You've finished with today. You've done with it. It's now time to rest. And we're all just gonna drift closer and closer and closer to sleep. Let go of the day. I'm now going to play some gentle piano music for the rest of the show, just to help you drift off to sleep and help you lose a hold of today into yesterday and lose yourself into your dreams. I hope that you find it soothing, and I hope that it helps you drift off to sleep. While I play the music, I want you to feel yourself becoming heavier and heavier, deeper and deeper into your mattress, and pulled further and further towards your dreams. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to AzZmR on Zed Digital this evening. Good night, everybody.